Canadian group, the
Crew
Cuts. Boom. A cover of a black guy sang this song. I can't remember the chords or somebody. Sorry, the chords? Yeah. Okay.
Chords, yeah.
So I'm so glad I was going to stop and Charlie because it's got to be faster. Okay, this is sweet, wonderful, but it's not the doo-wop song that we're looking for. Okay, so if you've never heard doo-wop, you got to listen to it. You got to listen to it. You got to go on YouTube. A bunch of younger guys than me, and I'll call myself old, retired guys. Look up doo-wop on YouTube and watch performances and watch how they sing this music. And it has energy, it has life, and they can't sing anywhere near as well as you, but it ain't boring when they do it. Here we go. Okay. One, two, three. Okay, all right, okay, here's what I'm seeing. The leads. There's two ways. Ding ding dong, lang lang lang. That's what you're going for, right? Jimmy, it ought to be like this, I think, don't you? Hey, ding dong, lang lang lang, doo-wop. Oh, these guys will keep doing it. We need the guts from you guys right now. Here we go.
However you can sing that main note and stay in pitch. That's the line. That's what you do. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, ding dong, a-ling, boom, shabba-do, ba-doom, ba-doom-a-lay-o, life could be a dream, shaboom, if I could take you up in paradise, shaboom, if you tell me I'm the only one that you love, shaboom, could be a dream, sweetheart.
That's very cool. Now, the big test for you guys will be to learn how to sing that in unity. And it's a little bit different. It's still good singing, but in unity of the character of the song, because it challenges good singing. If you get my drift, right? But I think you can do it. So it sounds like that. So it's got that bit of an edge to it, slight bit of an edge. When it gets to every time, it can get a little bit prettier. Okay, so, and it's not gutsy, but it's just a little bit more going for it. Now, basses, a lot of the basses in doo-wop weren't really basses. Okay, so very head tone, really kind of baritone bass kind of sound. So, can you brighten it slightly? And you're going to be that kind of feel. It's not what we want. It's more like vocalizing a bass fill. Okay. So, but it's got that edge on it. These are the guys that the women threw the hotel room keys at. Okay. But they didn't throw it at the guy who sang it like it was, and that, it's not happening. Okay? Baritones, you were the guys who were out smoking reefer in 1953. Only the baritones knew about it. So you got to go over it. Tenors, you're the guys who never ever have to have a job. You guys are just, where are those guys? I don't know, man, but they're just singing that. They're just singing that falsetto, man, and they're just laying it in. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. So we just hear a little bit more beat. Otherwise, that's very, very cool. Leads, that's really neat. Here we go.
Twang, string. Each string. 1, 2, 3.
this is so close to the original arrangement. It has to be because they were so square. I will tell you that the audience will like this better than anything you sing. They're going to think it's barbershop because you were a barbershop 4 parts, and you're going to do it part of a show, and they won't know the difference. They'll just say, we like that better. If you can take the joy you're now exuding in this song, and the music, and the cleanliness, and put it into your barbershop songs, everything's going to be wonderful. The other suggestion I make is I think this needs to be a feature. You need to have various leads singing a phrase or duetting.
We have a lot of various leads.
Yeah. The odds and the bodkins. So, but I just think that would give it more of a staging idea. You can have a contest. I was out at the Phoenix Venetians one night, and they were doing an old rock and roll thing, and they had a kid came out of the army, and he looked like Sal Mineo. Anybody old enough to remember Sal? Dark hair, and he sang, "Put your head on my shoulder," and I'm telling you, he just knocked the place dead. And he was auditioning to be, but he was traveling with the army. He couldn't make it every night, so that would be a neat thing for you guys to do. It's great that you can all do this. It's wonderful. It'd be wonderful. I'd love to see you guys have the kind of chorus where Charlie could say, "Paul, you got it this week." You know, "Don, you got it this week." You know, whatever. "Jimmy, take it home." You know, or duets or stuff like that. That's the feel that makes the presentation more fun and interesting. Can we just once more get that ba 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 ba, and then we're finished? There we go. You know, you need to learn how to cook. I think we did it from the time.
Don't do that. Could I have, I'm hearing the pitch just. Life could be great if you could. I said, if only all my precious plans would come true.
If you would let me spend my whole life loving you, like a ship dream, sweetheart.
If you do what I want you to, baby,
we would get in context. So it's a little bit breathy, right? You know what we're going for.
if you do what I want you to, baby, we'd be so fine.
We'd be so fine. If they go, "Oh, baby,
We'd be so fine. Life could be a dream.
that's it. That's cool.
Okay.
Now you know what I was doing when I should have been in schools.
Okay. The next one is Hallelujah. I'm just going to screw it here. Okay. Okay.
Good work, guys. Good work. Great song.
So, do the pre-note tune-up. Baritones, leads, tenors, bass tone. Do anything for this time to do the same one? And at this point, you should all be inside the mood of the song. One more time.
we are? Okay, hallelujah. You understand the code of this song about the fourth and the fifth, the minor? You know, this is all about description of music, right? It's not just about a spiritual being and all that kind of stuff. We're not hearing any of that. It's because of the way this is voiced, we're not hearing the actual articulation of the words. And so we want to be able to hear this. Even though the bass has the melody, can it be less turgid? Pardon the expression. That's kind of rude, isn't it?
Turgid?
It's kind of like, could it be more intimate, more one-to-one, more, let me tell you a story. I want to tell you about what this song's about. It's about music and minor, okay?
That moves to the baritone. Okay.
Whoever, so everybody needs to be.
Baritones are singing. Are you singing this one?
So it's the feel at the beginning because the melody's in the bass. Can we keep it less? It has almost, unfortunately, a funereal feel to it rather than a glorifying sense. It's got to be right from the get-go. Don't get lost in the low timbre. Start here. Here we go. Basses, once you start, I heard I like you to put your hand like this. I heard if you do anything with the hand, raise it slightly as you're singing. But start it just about between the chest. Yeah, just about that way. And if you do anything at all with that hand, raise it slightly as you're singing. Okay? But just do that and start the voice the way that that voice
And the melody moves to the baritone. You guys do the same thing, okay? So, tenor.
When the this next time, last time we're going to do it, baritones, when you put your hands like this, everybody else have your hand like this. And as the baritones do it, just as the chords move through, come this way till eventually we get to where the baritones are. Okay? And the second time around, whoever do it, so again, it's going to be like a gospel chorus choir move, but slow, 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 slow to match the lift of the music, to match the lift of the chart. Okay? This was intended, as you know, to keep you singing up here. And it really is working. It's lovely. It's lovely singing. We won't do this on the stage necessarily. Okay, here we go. I'll mirror it for you.